ever wondered why Indians seem unusually adept at mathematics? It's a question that has intrigued many, and you might even say it's a stereotype that has taken hold in the global consciousness. But just like most generalizations, there's an interesting story behind it. The fascination with numbers and patterns isn't just a recent trend in India. It's deeply rooted in the culture and history of the country, intertwined with spiritual beliefs, astronomy, and even architecture. From the ancient Vedic texts that explored complex mathematical concepts to the brilliant scholars like Aryabhata and Brahmagupta who made significant contributions to the field, the importance of mathematics in Indian culture is undeniable. The current educational system in India continues to emphasize this mathematical heritage. With rigorous training and an inherent respect for the subject, Indian students are often seen as math whizzes. The roots of this phenomenon can be traced back to ancient times, revealing a rich history of mathematical prowess. The history of mathematics in India dates back to the ancient times. Isn't it fascinating that it was not just a subject studied in isolation, but was deeply ingrained in philosophy and religion? This unique integration occurred during the Vedic period, where the Vedas, the ancient scriptures of India, showcased mathematical principles in hymns dedicated to rituals and construction of altars. In this period, mathematics was seen as a tool to understand the cosmos, the rhythm of life, and even the divine. It was not merely a subject, but a way of life, a philosophy that was intertwined with each aspect of existence. And this deeply philosophical approach to mathematics has been a cornerstone in shaping the Indian mathematical tradition. Now, let's turn the spotlight on two notable mathematicians from India who have left an indelible mark on the world of mathematics. First, we have Aryabhata, a genius from the 5th century. He was one of the first to use zero as a number and not just a placeholder. His treatise, Aryabhatya, laid the foundation for algebra and even hinted at the concept of infinitesimal calculus, centuries before it was recognized in the West. Next, we have Brahmagupta from the 7th century, who was a pioneer in his own right. He introduced the concept of negative numbers and zero into arithmetic. His work, Brahmasphuta is considered a seminal text in Indian mathematics and astronomy. Both Aryabhata and Brahmagupta's contributions have deeply influenced modern mathematics. They've helped shape concepts that we now take for granted, from the basic operations of addition and subtraction to the more complex realms of algebra and calculus. In essence, the deep-seated respect for mathematics in Indian culture has been passed down through generations. This respect, coupled with the historical significance of mathematics, has played a pivotal role in shaping the mathematical prowess of Indians. It's not just about being good at numbers, it's about carrying forward a legacy, a tradition that's been nurtured for centuries. This historical significance has undoubtedly influenced the present day. Let's look at the Indian education system. Here, the emphasis on mathematics begins as soon as a child embarks on their learning journey. The subject is not just a part of the curriculum, it is a cornerstone of it. This early and consistent focus forms a strong foundation, fostering mathematical proficiency from a young age. And let's not forget the competitive nature of education in India. It's like a high-stakes game where everyone strives to be the best. This competitive spirit pushes students to excel, especially in subjects like mathematics, which carry a certain prestige. Speaking of prestige, societal perception plays a significant role too. In India, mathematics is often seen as a prestigious subject, one that commands respect. This perception motivates students to pursue it, both at school and in higher education. This culture of reverence for mathematics continues to shape India's educational landscape and its students. So, are all Indians innately good at mathematics? Of course not. Just as in every other corner of the globe, there are Indians who excel in math and those who struggle. Yet, the country's rich history and cultural appreciation for the subject have fostered an environment that encourages mathematical learning. The ancient scriptures and architectural wonders of India bear testament to a long-standing reverence for mathematics. This respect for the discipline has seeped into the societal fabric, influencing parental expectations, educational curricula, and even career choices. In the modern age, India's booming IT industry has further underscored the importance of mathematical competence. The societal and educational landscape of India, therefore, provides a fertile ground for the cultivation of mathematical skills. However, it's important to remember it's not about inherent talent. It's about a culture that nurtures mathematical minds, providing them with the tools and motivation they need to flourish. The Indian math phenomenon is a fascinating blend of historical reverence, societal influence, and educational emphasis on the subject. It's not about inherent talent, but a culture that nurtures mathematical minds.